First map will be Laments, and that is No Name's pick. The second map will be Shader, and that is F4's pick. And if it comes to it, Cinder will be the decider map. But thank you, Lisa. Much appreciated for helping me with that there. I knew I saw it somewhere. I'm glad I got to see it for a sec. But no, it looks like Team F4 has their lineup here, so their original lineup, which is nice. See who their fourth. It's like Z, Nordog, Rasta. Come on, Shots, you can get in, buddy. Don't no show, please don't no show. Maybe a good one. I have a feeling this is gonna be good match though. Nonetheless, I'm ready for it. Oh! Hee I forgot my camera was fucking like that. Yeah! Hey, Shots is in, let's go! No. I totally... by the way, I'm not naked. I just have no shirt on and a blanket. I have a blanket on. There's a difference. I have pants on. Well, distinction. I am not naked. Twitch is not the type of place for that. Little bit of a nice little dab ruin you real quick. Oh, it's like my pen's dying on me. Go figure. You know what? No blanket. No blanket. I'll come back. Thank you. Come on, please, pen. Yeah, much better. Much better. Using a blanket as clothing on a Sunday is underrated. Absolutely. All day of the week. Yes, sir. I'm with you on that one. So. Got it. Good. Looks like we're just waiting for Ask to click in, and we shall be underway. This bronze finale match underway. Looks like 10 seconds until gameplay is starting for map 1 of best of 3 bronze finale. And action, here we go. Let's get this underway. Central is controlled immediately by the red team. Blue is making a push down there by lower. Ooh, goes down to red. Nice strong opening from red. Controlled all few for about like 10-15 seconds are here. Sitter's down here on lower. Fine with the multi. Getting stuck, Nordog, a little bit there on the wall. Nice multi again. Ultra! Can he go for the monster? Yeah, he gets the monster and goes down. Let's go. Boss station makes him top left on stream overlay. Oh, I wonder why that's there. That's a mistake. I see what you're talking about, but I think that I accidentally just picked something, and I think that's what that was. So far, like, despite kind of the strong start from red, it looks like both teams are giving it their all, which is something you absolutely love. Like, this is in the back here. Go there. Goes down to Shots. He's doing a good job at playing that position there, giving cover where he can kind of help up top and down lower too as well. It's a good bird's eye view of both points in a way. It's always a smart position to play whenever I see people playing this map. If you have control of that spot, you can essentially help pull up both points if you need it. Down to Shots. That's a nice spot in the back there. Oh! Don't buy Shots though. 24-33. but about 2 minutes of gameplay has expired so far. Looking like anybody's game. 7 points is not too big of a lead. Shots with a mega kill. It's tough. Like, I'm kind of a little biased towards both these teams because, like, I know people on both of these teams, honestly, and it's hard to say who I would want to win this, to be honest. Like, both teams are great in my opinion, and it's been a good season for everyone involved. Like, it's a good time to be an Unreal Tournament fan, in my opinion. There's a lot of stuff going on in the scene, despite the game being 25 years old. Multiple tournaments, multiple people working on, like, just stuff for the game in general, and you absolutely love to see it. You just absolutely love to see it. North American community, TDM community, working with the European TDM community a little bit, so we'll see. Take up it upper, interesting. Oh yeah, let's check him out a little bit. Nordog down there. A couple nice kills. One on Brian there. Another on Spitter. That's good control of the lower right now. Let's check points right now. Like, Uzi's playing upper for red. Brian's just defending lower. He just wants to give cover support. There, I believe that's what he's doing. That's working out pretty well for red so far, but it's kind of, but so far, it looks like that it's kind of one of those teeter-totter or seesaw type games where the lead keeps going back and forth, because Red's ahead for a bit. Strong start. And Blue was sleeping a little bit, but they're doing good. It's like, it's gonna come down to the wire, I think. Both teams are doing whatever they can to make sure that they don't let the other team give a huge insurmountable lead. Lost the duel in here. Oh, his teammate saves him. Nice kill on Ryan, gets control lower. First taken by red, but Central's backed by blue. Struts is doing a good job back here. It's double, but goes down to Uzi. Takes back control of red. Where's red's lacking on points right now? So it looks like, well, 22 points on lower compared to 29. Nice multi, Ryan. Shit, good shit, good shit. It's about 22, 23 to 30 or so, so a little bit on lower, but upper, well, they're actually winning on upper there. It's still very much go either way. A little under 5 minutes of gameplay has happened so far, so about at the quarterway mark of map 1. And blue is leading currently 90 to 81. And it's been a very hard-fought game so far. And I still am holding true to my prediction. It's going to come down to the wire there. Unless red is not able to figure out something here. Giving up points. Central? Are they losing Central? 19, 24. Shots 30. And we're losing slightly on Central. Most of the points do look fairly even, though. I mean, it's only a 10-point game, so anything can and will happen. I've come to learn this in any of these, in a game as old as ours, it doesn't matter the game, the mod, or the game mod, the tournament that is happening, the type of players. Like, there will definitely be moments that surprise you, for sure. Like, it's just like the name of the game, and a game as old as ours. Because you never know what somebody could pull out. Oh, hey, somebody suddenly didn't use a trick for a long ass time. Be like, oh, boom, suddenly there's a new trick that everyone uses, you know? So, stuff like this. Red's getting control there. They've been keeping it relatively close. Blue has been ahead for a little while at this point, but it's not. They are starting to lose control a little bit. Red takes control of Central. Blue still has control of Upper. They just lost lower 2. Nice kill by Nordog to get lower again. Ooh, big fight in front of the lower right there. And it looks like Red comes out on top, but Rasta wants to contest it. He's killed by Uzi up top. He's there. Can he get the kill? No! Uzi gets the kill on Z. Fortunate. Doing a good job at holding. Back there. Okay. Z versus Uzi. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Like, no. Z versus Uzi. 45-33. Yeah, he is losing by 12 points there if you just compare his and Uzi's stats. But like, it's still not too crazy of a matchup right there. I like that matchup. Seems like it's working out sort of well in a way, but might need to switch potentially if he's not able to gain a footing relatively soon. Blue is starting to increase their lead a little bit, up by 16 points. Oh, nice kill on acid shots. Good shit, good shit. Oh, it's taken by the blue team. Uzi has control at the top. Oh, no someone's over there. Gets the kill on Z. Spawn there, so that's not bad. Ooh, let's kill by shots. Shots. Good for him. Nice double kill by Uzi. Could see the spawn. I saw the spawn, so if he could see the spawn there, if I could see the spawn there, he could definitely see the spawn there. I thought someone was gonna come, but I guess no one did. Maybe he went down. That's my guess. So, good job by Red Team. They're narrowing it a little bit. They're holding 2 points, and that's what's making the difference here. They are coming back. 8-point game. We're just about at the 10-minute mark here. 25 seconds to go until then. And Blue has still been in the lead for about 5 minutes now. But will it continue? I don't know. Red's putting on a pretty good fight here. Oh, it has control of the lower there. 2 Reds come at him. Goes down to Ryan. Oh, but nice cleanup by Rasta over there. Blue does control lower again. Central back. Oh, they're vicious fight for the lower right there, but it looks like Red comes out on top over there. Horror kill. Alright, what you gonna do? Just need to frag power. How's the frag power? 69, 90, 64, 45, 97, 72, 56, 77. It looks relatively even for the most part. But I think Blue is ahead on frags slightly. It looks like, just from my quick math, anyways. Total frags. But total frags, like again, I've also come to learn from streaming all these IDOM matches that frags aren't everything. If you're just able to stay alive, control the point, distract the enemy, make it so that they don't take the point, or like, that's valuable. That's very valuable. If you can get those points, like, that's how you win these IDOM games. Sure. Oh, tries to go down. Goes down to Nordog. Ooh. All 3, but Central. Oh, they get all 3 back. Just as quickly as Blue gets it. Red takes control all back. Getting viciously. Very viciously for all these points here. Still, this game's still definitely within a margin of error. 8 points or so. Still in favor of the blue team. Red hasn't taken the lead in still about 7 minutes now at this point, but maybe this could change shortly. We'll see. It's been intense so far. Blue's just doing whatever they can to keep their lead and not let Red do what they can to stage any sort of comeback here. This Blue does have control of all three again. Oh, kill on shots. Gets the kill on Z. Nice. Oh, kill on shots. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, if you can get some nice kill on shots before... Don't let them control Central there. That will probably be a big part of their comeback right there. Oh! Wait. Nordog, don't keep getting stuck on walls for a sec. That looked like the second time right there. Oh. Blue, they've controlled all three for a second there. 15 points. About 7 minutes of gameplay remaining. But it doesn't that Rasta, he boosted shots down there. He's like, what? How did I go down there? I got boosted. Don't boost me. Boosting never works. Oh, sometimes. If there's no enemies around, of course. Ooh, nice multi-kill by Rasta. Goes down the spitter. Control all there, but meanwhile, Red has all 3 points for a bad day. Every time it looks like Blue's starting to pull away, again, Red's bringing it right back to keep it within the margin of error to about 15-point game or so. But will it be enough? 6.5 minutes remaining. So I still think it could go either way. If Red's just able to have a nice run and just get it to win, like if they could just take the lead, I think that will help push them. I think it's what they need. By Shots is doing a bit more of a roaming. I've seen him like all around there, but main position there is on Central. Like, oh, nice monster, double monster, triple monster, the 4th monster. Let's go, Shots. Yeah, nice kills, Shots. Let's fucking go. Oh, finally goes down the acid right there. Nice 4x monster kill right there. Good shit. Love to see it. But, oh, Blue is starting to extend their lead again. This is probably the biggest lead that they've had so far all game. They're up by about 30 now. It's definitely not impossible for Red to come back, but as we're approaching the 5-minute mark here, I don't know, it's starting to seem a little unlikely. But anything can happen here. Like, we've seen some crazy comebacks here. Never know what could happen. And again, like I've said earlier, you never know what to expect when it comes to these old games like this. You may think you've seen it all, but somebody may surprise you and you'll be like, oh, hey, I didn't know that. That's fucking awesome. You know? Oh, some King of the Gibbs stuff. Ooh, as Red does have control of all three. The control on top there. They've had control of all three for a sec. They brought it back to about 20 points. If Red can just have a good stint of holding it. Oh, gets the high spawn. Still on Z. Just hold it. If maybe focus on 2 for a sec. They still, if there's still 4 minutes, like 20-point game. If they can hold 2 and just not bleed any more points, this is definitely doable. This is definitely doable by Red. 18 points. Yep, they're doing a good push here at the end. Fighting tooth and nail. They don't want to go down to the first map because I think that's usually the first map in these types of games. Nice kills by Ryan. Ultra. Ooh, finally goes down the Rasta. Now, Red is trying to stage some sort of comeback here. They brought it back to about 14 points here when Blue was ahead by 30. So they've cut their lead by about half, and they are definitely attempting something here. And wherever they switched or something, because Red has now brought it back to about 8 points with 3.5 minutes to go here. So this is my prediction still stands true. It's coming down to the wire. It's coming down to the wire. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. On Nordog. Gamer Tom. Yes, sir. Let's fucking get it. Good shit right here. These are the reason why. Like, love to see it. Favorite Tommy with the Bobby. Yes, sir. Oh, nice multi-kill from Ryan there. Gets control lower there. Ooh. Blue needs to lock down these points. Focused on shots, but goes down to another blue. Well, definitely with a margin of error here. 10-point game. Blue is stabilizing a little bit. But will it be enough for if red goes ahead? Like, I don't know. 2.5 minutes. Oh, nordog holding lower pretty well. Central is controlled by red. Upper controlled by red as well. Oh, it's 15 points. Like, they need to make a push for all three. Oh, it's cutting it close again. Yeah, absolutely. This is cutting it close. Very, very, very close. Hold the two. Hold the two. You still have time. If they can hold two, that's what they need to do. Oh, nice kill by Uzi. Like, oh, coming out the wire. Uzi gets killed. 10 points. Focus on two. You have time. You have time. They can do it. They can do it. Oh, man. That's a defending central there. Nice going, Rasta. Minute and a half. Red's still down by 12. They have not managed to take the lead for a good majority of this map, but they need to do something now in the last like minute or so. They need to make a push for all three. Oh, nice little boost there to try and get home over there. 12 points, a little over a minute remaining. I don't think it'll be enough unless like red just goes full beast mode right now and controls all three. Then that's possible, but trying to get very close. It's very, very close. But it looks like red or blue has almost cemented it here. It's 10 points there, but if red is able to control all like this is close, it's coming out to the wire. Come on, red! They're keeping it insanely close. About 30 seconds remaining. And the IDOM points gather a little bit faster at the end there too, but oh, blue takes all three. Oh, 32. 12. Oh, I don't think it's gonna be enough. It's not gonna be enough. Red was just not able to get the footing in the last seconds. No 12-point game. Couldn't quite cut it. But well played for the first map of this bronze final. Right here. Whew. Like, that was a great one. Like, holy hell, that was a great game. It really was. Like, I just want both teams to let them know. Awesome match. Hope they like that. Maybe a little bit of words of encouragement from their streamer. Hee hopefully. Alright. Shader for the 10 billion time. Hee hee. Okay. It's okay. I've come to like it. I've come to like it. Indeed. Whew. That was a very close for a while. Love to see it. That's a great start. But will blue need to capitalize on the momentum here? And if they want to take this to map 2, I guess I'll need to do something similar, but red's gonna need to respond. Let's see. Pens are back. Of course. Like we're just missing somebody from blue team, then it looks like we can get this second map underway. Wonder why Ryan and Acid didn't switch. Good question. I don't know. I was more so trying to focus on the scores, like following individual players, because the score for the most part for that map there, it was actually very close for a good majority of that. Despite blue being ahead for like almost all of it, red kept it within the margin of error the entire way through. So well played to both teams, honestly. Oh, my pens suck. That pens, why do you fail me, bro? Why you fail me? We're just waiting for Acid and Z and Ross to click it, and we can get this match 2 underway. One of these wants to work. These want to work. I guess I'm forced to take baby hits then. Hee hee. Yeah, I'm sure if you guys couldn't tell, I'm a very 420 friendly person. Considering I smoke a lot on stream. Hee hee. Right. Looks like we're... Look, F1. We're about to get match 2 underway here of this bronze finale here. And this is now second map shader. The first map again was Lament by No Name, and No Name, they took it. So this is the second map shader. Good strong start by Red there, kind of like how they started off in the first map. But as we just witnessed, strong start doesn't necessarily mean anything. Like if you let the lead slip. Once they let that lead slip, the momentum from blue was too overpowering for the most part, and they weren't able to get the lead back for a good majority of the match there. And ultimately, No Name came away with the win for map number 1. Ryan's on control. Acid's rotating between control and deck. Uzi on the ocean. Bitter on deck. But meanwhile, just double kill by shots there. Who won Laments? No Name won Lament. It was very close. Then the entire way through. Like, Red did start off with a pretty strong start, but Blue was able to go ahead about 5 minutes into the game, and they did not relinquish their lead up in, like, at all for the remainder of the map. 27-16. Let's see. Well, Red's off to a much better start than they were in the first map. They've stabilized much earlier on than they did in the first map. After all, this is their map pick after all, and this has only been probably the most played map of this entire league so far. At least from what I've seen. But it's okay. I like Shader. Especially, I'm gonna show the Mega Man thing for a second. Especially because of the Mega Man. Love that. Don't copyright strike me. Meanwhile, a little over 2 minutes of gameplay has expired. Red is leading 44-25. So again, this is a much better start for the red team here if you're a fan of the Fantastic Four. As Spitter deck is going to be way stronger. Deck. Sure. Couple kills there by Rasta. Ryan's playing more over by over there. Bad. But you see somewhat of a similar story here. This is the question that I'm sure everyone wants answered. But you just gotta stay tuned and find out. Yeah, because while Red has been leading so far, it's still really early. Only a little over 3 minutes has expired. Red has kept control so far. But this is right around the point where they started slipping on moments. So hopefully they will have learned from the first map and they can just figure out what they need to do. But uh-oh, blue has control of all three. On Rasta, good job. On shots, goes over to control, gets the multi. Covers. Job acid. Got Nordog for a sec, gets control of Ocean. Goes down to Uzi, gets the nice spawn over there. What were we shooting at? Nordog, what was that shot? You're chugging up to a misclick. How do you see ghosts in the windows? 76:49. A little under, well, 4 minutes of gameplay ahead. It's 5 so far. But it's... we'll see if it plays a similar story. Because now red is up by about 30 points here, so... they're doing what they can. And I like what I'm seeing so far. Both teams are putting it all, despite this being the bronze finale here. Which I'm glad. Like, I'm glad everybody's being sportsmanlike and playing it. Like, that's great. You love to see it. Like, it's awesome. Like, awesome. Like, for a 25-year-old game, like, it's great to see. Absolutely love to see it. And I'm like, reason why I'm sure a lot of us still play it, just like it's good fun. Like, it's good fun. At the end of the day, it's a game we all hold memories and cherishment and stuff like that. And it's like, it's just great. Like, it really is. Oh, sorry, I'm sounding a little sentimental right now. My bad. I should focus on the match. Apologies. So we just past the quarter way mark. Red is starting to, like, extend their lead. They're up by 40 now. Oh, declare, if you're like, yes, you go. Hold on. This cord's loaded on my phone. Well, Declare, if it goes to a match 3, then yeah, I'll let you join in. But this is already underway. This is match 2, and it looks like if the pace that red is going on, then it looks like we will have a map 3. But where's blue? Let's check out the score so far. So 117-78. Like, again, Ryan's on control there. Fighting. Getting off a lot of the blue right there. They're doing a really good job over there. About 18 points to 3. Let's go. Uzi has pretty good control of that ocean there as well. Just, well, 31 points combined. Like, he's taken 3 players really to try, like, blue's trying to do all the switches they can to try and contest and narrow the gap somehow, but will it be enough? I don't know. I mean, whatever they did last time worked out relatively well for them, so blue just needs to have some sort of a repeat there. We'll see. Red has definitely learned from their first map and definitely put on a much better showing here. And, like, we'll see if blue will be able to narrow the gap at all, but so far this hasn't looked close for a little while here. So, well played by red so far. We'll see if they'll be able to maintain their momentum and continue to lead. You're getting about close to the halfway mark, so not too bad. It's not too bad. Levels by blue. Trying to stage something here, but enough. Will it be enough? Nice control again by red. Of this high-paced action. Like, is like I've said this before a few times too while I stream this. If it's like very high pace, like if like by the time I'm done saying the sentence, for example, like I go, oh, red has control of all three, then boom, suddenly blue has all control of three. Like, and by the time I'm even done finishing saying the sentence, the point or the points of flip flop. The cider map is Cinder, and we'll see if it comes to that. Looks like it'll come to that if blue can't manage to make a comeback like they were doing before on the first map, but they're down by 44, so I'll definitely see what she can see. Message real quick, player, if you're not in the chat. Okay. Just wanted to let the player know of the details right there. Okay. Nice kills by Rasta. Was fighting by Deck over there. Goes over to control, gets a multi. Gets the point, but unfortunately goes down. Here, you guys want me to follow from a point of view right now? Tell me who you want. Tell me who you want. And I'll go to him. I'll watch Ryan now for a little bit. Doing a good job at holding control right now. Goes down by Z. I jinxed it. Has his teammate over there. This is a nice kill on Z. Couple blues coming in. Gets killed by Rasta. Taken. Bad. Just keeping it within a margin of well, no, they aren't. Yeah, well, 50 points. Well, yeah, my margin of error is freaking huge then. Shots? Yeah, let's watch shots. Let's watch shots. Shots doing a great job. Like, even though their team is losing, 88 frags. And on the first map, he had the 4x monster kill. Well played by him, for sure. Oh. Going on a little bit of a spree there. Oh. Nice little multi. Found that nice little corner spot to go in. Wasn't enough. Goes down. Hey, Smitty. Get hype, yes sir. For those of you just joining us, this is the bronze finale match of an IDOM tournament for Passionate Gaming Discord. They are mainly an Instagive community that plays anything from ICTF to IDOM to other various modes of Instagib. But overall, this is a 25-year-old game called Unreal Tournament. Still alive all these years later. It's coming up on its 25th anniversary. And it's still supported after all this time, which you absolutely love to see. Like, this has been a very community-driven game from the very start with all its various mods and different game modes and just overall, like, community support. Like, the map, like, there's been thousands of maps made for the game over the years. Like, there's been an insane amount of love and care from the community. Notice how I'm emphasizing the community and not the developer. This epic fucking mega game sucks. Why kill the series that started your run with the Unreal franchise. You kill support for the game. Like, why do that, bro? Yeah, Fortnite makes the cuckoo bucks, I guess. But so, yeah, Fortnite and Rocket League. Oh, well, yeah, let's kill all the other game series we have in favor for the one game that's too big to fail. Sounds like some Mickey Mouse type shit there. Like, holy shit. Kill by shots. Nice. It will be tight. Nice. Yeah. Oh. It's doing a good job to, like, they've kept control this entire time right here. They haven't really been able, Blue hasn't really been able to stage any sort of a comeback, it looks like. Rasta, 46 points on deck. They have? It's not bad. That's a good score from deck. Who's his teammate there? Oh, E. So, yeah, they are losing deck by a little bit there. But control by Ryan with 77 points there. And Uzi on Ocean with 62 points. Like, those have been big hitters for overall for Red's control of the map so far, in my opinion. And they've done a good job of keeping control. Overall, of course. At least on this map. A little under 5 minutes of gameplay remaining. It was about 50-point gap, but now it's about 40. And there's still plenty of time. 5 minutes is still plenty of time for Blue to suddenly realize, oh shit, well, gonna win this? We need to do something. We need to counter what they've been doing because, I don't know, I feel like they've tried to swap a couple times, but they really haven't been able to get Ryan off of control or Uzi off of Ocean. I think that is probably what's hurting him, or Blue right now. And the acid bitter combo on deck and like kind of like roaming a little bit has like really helped out Red's momentum for the most part, I'd say. Built by shot. Watch from Z for a sec. Fight by control. It's a nice double kill there. That's nice. Fight one more. Goes down to Ryan. Control by red team. Nice. Red. Doing whatever they can. Doesn't look like Blue's gonna do any miraculous comeback here. You never know. We'll see if map number 3 comes down to the wire, because from the looks of this, we will be going there. So, Declare, if you are in the stream in about 3 minutes, I will be sending you a call, and I will give you information so you can join me for map 3. Stay soon. It's gotta be a good one. That way we can capture all the action happening. Watch from Ryan for last little bit. Kind of been sort of rambling on a little bit. Apologies for that. Little control by Blue there. They had out 3 for a sec, but really not enough unless they were to go full wild there and manage to counter all the positions that Red has been doing so far. But this kills by Ryan. He's holding control pretty well. Tries to get a couple of those spawn kills. But yeah, he does. Fights Rasta, gets shots. Gets Z. Nice multi. Good double kill. Oh, no one's over by control right there. From above, he drops down. Rampage. Let's go. He has a really good position there, I think. Ooh, Ooh, nice shot on Z. Finally goes down well. Red has pretty much cemented their win here. There's no way Blue can come back now, I'd say. With a minute and a half remaining. Good turnaround from Red to maintain momentum the entire map and not lose the lead. Is that what losing the lead before in map 1 is probably what cost them on map 1. So they learned from that, and they did a good job in not letting it happen to them again around the quarter waypoint. And they were just able to pretty much maintain the lead the entire time. Or maybe like shortly at the beginning where it was still relatively close, but Red was just able to cement. They know their positions, they knew what they had to do. They played their positions well. And it's down to a win here pretty much. We'll see 1 point. Or what the total point is. About 35 seconds remaining. Not bad at all, not bad at all. That's your teammate. Nice. Oh. I wish I had like that. What'd he get? Oh, it doesn't say on the console. 10 seconds. Again, well played from both teams. Love to see it, love to see it. Final score for map number 2 is 335 to 271. So now it looks like we are going to a map 3. So going to call Declare now. All the answers. Or Declare. Hi, Declare. What's up?
Yeah, what's good, brother? What's good? All right, give me a sec. Let me get in this bad boy.
Yes, sir. I sent you the information, and we live still. We live. App 2
We
just
live.
finished.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How we doing today?
Yes, sir. Hope you're doing well, my friend. It's been a good couple intense matches so far.
Couple tense matches. Huh? Tell me about it. What's been going on?
It's been pretty good. Oh, your mic was just kind of out there for a little bit right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
the first thing up, but hey, it's all good.
Yeah. Well, pretty much the first map, No Name ended up winning that one, and like, but on the Red side, they kept it really close. They kept it with a margin of error of about like 10-15 points the entire time. They were trying to get a bit of a comeback there, but fortunately, No Name ended up winning there. And the second map, Red had control almost the entire map, so it was more or less a flip flop.
Flip simulator.
Hee.
All right, give me a second.
Okay.
Sorting out some stuff.
Okey-dokey.
Fixing up some settings on this one. This comp, since this is not normal one, but hey, let's try for some things here. So it looks like we're going to a map 3 Cinder here.
Is there? First map was Lament, and that was No Name's pick, and they won that. Second map was Shader, and that was Fantastic Four's pick, and Fantastic Four won that. So now the decider map is Cinder to see who will take home the bronze medal.
Hey, if you were to ask me, so the bronze medal for Domination Cinder, this is 100% gonna be a really tight one. Like, both teams have a very hard chance of winning this one. Like, it ain't even a joke, man.
Yeah. This is a different version. Oh, what? I don't think. Okay, this. Well, this is an edited version.
What is this?
Yeah, it's. Yeah. I don't think I've tested one of this before. At least this version.
Yes, this is indeed an edited one. There's a teleporter that exists on the note now.
Nice, that's cool. I that's pretty cool. Oh. Oh, they're voting. Oh, wrong map. Oh, wrong map. Oh, no, this map was cool. No.
This one, if you ask me, is kind of worse than the original Cinder. Like, the corner points, what's the point of that existing there, you know?
That was definitely an interesting edit, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, looks like it.
Now we're back to good old original Cinder. Alrighty, we got Fantastic Four
Sure.
versus. Oh, let's get through the lineups and the performances. What was the individual? What do you think about the individual performances so far that you've seen, Tom?
It's been pretty good so far. Everyone, like, for Red Team, Uzi and Ryan have both done really well with doing their solo points. But that's not to say that, like, everyone has honestly, well, I know I just pointed out both Uzi and Ryan right there, but honestly, I feel like everyone is playing pretty well, I'd say.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Now let's see what's going on for now here. Let's take out the blue team. Now we got Nordog, Rastaman, Unreal Shots, and who the heck is that?
Zaykov?
Who? That's probably a nick that I'm not familiar with.
Yeah,
While on the red, we
European community.
have Ryan Uzi, also known as Ross, and Acid. Now, what positions do you think each will be playing here? I think they'll probably put Spitter and Nook. Acid is definitely no. I'm wrong about that one. It's gonna be Acid and Spitter probably playing Lava together with Uzi playing top, and Ryan contesting Nook.
Yeah, that sounds smart. That sounds smart. I was gonna say something sort of similar along those lines.
While blue team, hey, I haven't seen Nordog play. Blue team for me, this is probably like the second time. Oh, and never mind. We are getting straight into map 3 here. Good luck to both teams, and I wish them well. We will figure out the setups and everything. We got 20 minutes on the clock. Red starts off with a very strong opening on the lava, but blue takes that. Top is still unclaimed so far. And red finally takes top. And indeed, it is Uzi playing top.
Nice, nice.
Versus Unreal Shots.
Ooh.
So we have Uzi versus Unreal Shots at the top. Nordog seems to be the one playing Nook here, which leaves the other two on blue team being Resta and Z straight up on lava.
Is there...
And blue team is doing a nice hold here. They have control of all 3 points, which got taken. Wow, red cleans that up. 3 small little 3-point lead, but hey, this is what is necessary, you know? If they want to get the bronze medal, they need to hold that.
Oh,
right
no!
off that point, this is it.
Yeah, going well so far with about a minute of gameplay has expired so far. It's kind of like, I have a feeling this is probably going to be one of those seesaw type games.
This is going to be a very, very tight game, actually. Like, we got 5-point deficit. Now we're going down to 6. Blue is trying to get that early advantage here with 1.5 minutes on the clock gone. They're starting to pull away a little bit, but let's hope red can keep that point.
We'll really be able to get a good tell of the match, like around the 5-minute mark. Is around the 5-minute mark is where, like, you can, like, for the most part, start telling where the match will end up going in a way, because around the 5-minute mark, the first map, red had control for a while, but then they let it go, like around there. But it's always feels hard to tell in a way, though, like especially when it comes to competitive matches like these, is everyone's trying to win no matter the cost.
Some competitive matches, like, to an extent, there is some form of luck involved too, because like you could keep on getting a very horrible spawn, or you can keep on getting a really, really good one, you know? Like, imagine playing lava, for instance, on this map, and you just spawn only at lava.
Yeah.
Like you would be happy about that instead of like spawning all the way over Nook or spawning somewhere that you don't need to be, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. So
But then
far.
again, there are counter strategies for that. For example, like the one that mostly did it so far was Lockpick, and he
Nice.
suicided everyone until he got to his point, you know.
Yeah. Meanwhile, this is dead even. 43,
Yeah.
44.
Absolutely dead even map. Red had a small control until they lost the point there. A very close match going into the 16-minute mark here.
They're
Let's take out everything so far. It looks like Ryan's leading the pack in the frags at 29 right
let's
there.
go.
While he seems to be playing both a mixer of Mook and Lava in points, so we'll probably figure out that one
They're
later. On the blue team on the lead, it's Rastaman, and he's definitely playing Lava. No if, but, or maybe, and he's a nice 31 frags into that mix. But so far, I can't really put who's gonna win on this one. Like, this one's a very close match.
yeah. This is gonna come down to the wire, like more or less how map number 1 happened. Like even though blue had control for most of it, they're like red definitely kept it within the margin of error about like 10-15 points the entire time, just about. So I was very hesitant to call it up until like a minute left or so, up until like about a minute left.
I'm getting the IDOM experience here, my friend.
Yeah.
Red is starting to maybe pull away a little bit here, though. But blue is not up for the count yet. Small little 4-point lead, but blue should be able to clean that up and
Yeah,
get close
leads
back
like,
again.
At least like this, like if it's within a couple points, like it's even. It's even.
Yeah, this is 100% an even game, and even the frag poll is actually saying that too, because blue team
53,
has
18,
slightly
19.
more frags than red.
Just
If you
barely,
were to calculate it together,
but
but
it's even. It's
red
even.
is still in the lead points wise, so
Like,
maybe
both
some of
teams
these
are giving them
pointless
all.
frags are mostly on the spawns.
Yeah.
Like red is pulling away right now. We have control of all three, and they have a 13-point lead here.
Nice, nice.
We got sub 15 minutes left on the clock, and Azuzi takes back the top here. Let's take a look at where the action is happening, because right now the lava is popping off.
Yeah. Bunch of action over there right now.
Lots of action on the lava. Nook seems to be a dead draw between Acid and Rasta.
Nice, nice.
While Rasta still holds the point. While top Uzi, Uzi gets one of the better spawns, the top right there, but he runs straight into unreal shots. That's unfortunate for Uzi.
Is there?
And
Shots
Ryan
going
is
up top.
just
Let's see. 19 points on top to Uzi's 31. Ooh, Shots is losing top. But
yeah, unreal shot is losing the top control. Uzi has that one locked down, but in terms of the Nook control as well, Acid is barely beating Nordog by 2 points. But
yeah,
the lava control is where it matters to a degree.
true.
And even then, it's 23 to 27, so it's really close.
Absolutely.
And Red has all three, and Ryan with that ultra kill, sealing up the lava. Good shit.
Switch to lava. Let's see. Looks like
And Shots finally takes control of the top again.
nice.
And then only for it to be stolen by Uzi.
Need all you
Now,
can
1
there,
points to 94. And DCB spawns right up close to the top, between the top and lava. And Red has a more shuttle game right now. And they have a 20-point lead. So Red is 100% pulling ahead here.
Yeah, they've found their footing, and
An interesting question in the chat. Did Nordog switch to lava? I do not think so. But it could. Actually, yes, he did switch to lava. He is playing lava now.
yeah,
And instead of him playing Nook, it's Rastaman.
well, they might need to make another
Oh
switch.
my, and Rasta got the perfect spawn right there, right behind the Nook point. right as soon as he got taken up from it, and Spitter took it from him.
Yeah.
27-point lead gap, 130 to 103. Right, Ryan pulling away in the frag department with 76 right there. 56
Yeah, let's go.
efficiency is actually really good considering his ping.
Let's make a kill.
Well, we're approaching the 12-minute mark here. 137 to 110. Seems that Red really wants that bronze medal.
True.
But here's the real question: where was this performance for the silver one?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, Blue, they're doing what they can. They're doing what they can. They're still keeping it relatively close. It's about 20-point game still.
21 point. Red has more control of points than Blue here.
True.
Well, Blue definitely needs to figure out a plan here. That the nordog switch definitely does help with the lava, because they are keeping lava on a nice little control. But
There.
the main problem point-wise is Uzi is getting close to becoming uncontested there. Unreal Shots needs to figure out that gap, or or even then his team can help him figure out that gap. 32 to 53 is not a
on acid.
good look when we're approaching the half mark.
John spawns down by Nook.
All
I
right,
think he tried to
down
kill
to
himself,
17.
but he spawned right back in Nook.
Yeah, that was funny. Oh, and that spawn there from ZCB. Spitter goes down.
Ooh, it's starting to
And
fall
now
back a
control
little
of
bit.
lava goes straight back to Blue. And we have 3 blues on the lava here, but that will not help because Top is still pulling away here on the top point.
Yeah, Uzi with 58. Oh! It's the shot.
Uzi
Oh!
goes down, and Blue team finally takes the top, and Uzi goes down as well. Again.
And he missed this sneak shot on shots.
Unfortunate, but it happens, you know. We got a 20-point, 19-point gap. Red has retaken control of top, and he keep control of it thanks to a convenient spawn from Spitter there. But Blue
Let's go by Z on Uzi.
gets taken. Absolutely. 153 to 171.
Go
Red
Z.
team leading. Ryan basically about to cross the 100 frag mark. And he will definitely do that, but it's a matter of it only when now.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Now.
and there it is. The 100-point mark has been reached from Ryan playing lava. But as far as it's concerned, the half-point mark has been passed. 179 to 159. 20-point gap. Oh, and a nice little ultra kill there from Ryan. Gone with a nice clean monster kill on that lava there.
Nice, nice. We've seen a couple monster kills so far from these matches. Good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, shots in the first one.
And most of shots pulled out the first one, and then after that, it's just been solo Ryan. Ryan's putting up a good performance here.
There. Oh! Ryan fell in the lava. As you say that, he falls in the lava.
Blue team finally gets control of all 3 points. Let's see how long they'll be able to hold it. Not for long, because top is claimed once more by Uzi there. Although granted, it was Acid. And Acid is back on his Nook. Acid doing an excellent passage through on the top, and he goes back to the Nook, and Rastaman takes him out. Now let's take a look at the point standings once more. Rastaman versus Acid, and Rastaman is actually winning the battle for Nook, if you ask me. But the total, yeah, Rastaman is winning the battle for Nook against Acid. But then we have top. Uzi's pulling away with a nice 30 points right there. And those 30 points are hurting Blue team.
Yeah, true. And it was a little bit more even than Blue. Blue would be tied with him right now, or ahead.
absolutely ahead because if Uzi has 30 points, if Uzi has a 30-point gap on your shots, and the gap is not 30, it shows that they're definitely not losing on the lava or the Nook.
Yeah.
In fact, they're winning Nook and lava. It's just top is going uncontested. And the gap of the lava and Nook is actually starting to equalize a bit more here. Because 1 point, 2 points are better than one, as they say.
True. Absolutely. Blue's done a good job in not letting it be turned into a snowball. So I think they're gonna pull something out in the last couple minutes here. Maybe they're gonna make it like at least get within like 10 points or so. I want to say.
Yeah. We are approaching the 6-minute mark. Sub 7 minutes left on the clock. 219 to 199. Granted, it's 200, so it's a still 20-point lead for the red team. And blue has taken control of top, but they do lose it very quickly to Ryan.
There.
Ooh, Splitter with that
three.
miss, and Uzi's gonna take control of that cop very quickly. And as Nuki is stolen, but Acid reclaims that. Ryan goes down, and rest of the blue has all three. This is exactly what they need to get back into this game, and they are maintaining that.
Nicely done, nicely done.
They lose the top for a little bit, but that's their job.
2 points, it's fine.
13-point deficit here.
Focus on 2 points. That's what they need to do. Focus on 2 points. Although if they can keep top, but if they can keep top.
And the top point is actually one of the most important ones here because it's harder to reach than the other two.
True.
So I'd probably blue would probably directly focus on top since that's a weak point.
Is there? Yeah, blue can just get control of top in these last little couple minutes here, then that would be a huge help and probably help him come back here.
They do control it only for a little bit as Uzi does a lift jump, surprises unreal shots, and takes him out.
Nice.
ZCB goes down on his attempt to retake lava, and as blue reclaims lava, 14-point gap. Acid goes down, and then there's the Nook. 5 minutes left on the clock. Let's see the magic of what happened on the previous two maps. Will Red be able to hold on to this lead? Let's find out. As
like
Nook gets taken back by Acid there, but blue takes control of top. Oh, and top is taken once more. Unreal Shots is in position as well. Uzi goes down, which is very good for him, but he needs to be able to watch both sides here.
Nordog! Double monster! Yeah, let's go.
There's another monster from Nordog. Let's go.
Yo. Very nice.
15-point gap. Now that gap of 20 is shrinking. Now it's gone down to 14.
Need a couple more of those if they want to stay in the game here. A little over 4 minutes remaining here. 16-point gap in favor of the red team.
The gap is indeed going up back. It is now at the 17 as they've lost Nook but reclaimed lava.
Appreciate the lurk.
But at what cost?
Hope you enjoyed the content. I'm down to the wire here. Close match.
As top is taken and red team takes lava. Uzi gets a nice little spawn on the back and as he goes down to Nordog.
There.
Sub 4 minutes left on the clock. 267 to 249. Let's figure out what will Blue's answer to Red's point advantage will go. But as far as it's concerned, I'm taking a look at Ryan here as he gets taken out by lava. And he gets the lava spot once more. Oh my god. Nordog goes down.
Oh!
Lava's now back in control of Red as Nordog gets back point very quickly. And Uzi takes him down. 15-point gap, 3 minutes left on the clock. Let's take a look at the frags once more. Blue team have 3 members have over 100, but Ryan with that 164 and Spitter with 97 is really answering to that beck and call right there from red team.
Good control by shots at top. Getting Okay, yep. Oh, it's on Uzi. Okay. Oh, 8-point game. 8-point game.
Absolutely 8-point game here. Blue is pulling a comeback.
Yeah, shots is
And
stabilizing on
it
top.
is the right time. Red is probably trying to figure out how to stabilize here, but blue is getting close. It's now a 3-point game
Yeah,
for
shots is concentrating hard. He's hardly missing the shots on Uzi now. Well, it goes down to
yeah, but
Ryan.
unfortunately Ryan is now helping Uzi on the top. So
Oh,
he
tie
is
game.
definitely going to be beating off more than he can chew here a little. And
2
Unreal
minutes.
Shots gets the cop control right there.
Oh, Ryan.
1-point gap, and blue team has 2 points. It is a
Ryan
very
going
much
crazy mode.
tight game.
Ryan going crazy mode. 287. Minute and 45 seconds left. And
1 minute 45 seconds left, and 2-point gap. Now a 3-point gap lead for the blue team. This is what blue wants to see here.
Yeah, what a way to end this. What a way to end this. Oh, man.
Absolutely.
See?
It might end up becoming a draw game at this point if red does manage to come back in the finals, because this is a 5-point gap here.
Exactly. Remember, Z, if you guys end up drawing, you have to donate $1. Hee. His rules, not mine.
300 to 301 to 294. Blue has a good control of top here, as red finally takes control of top. 58 seconds left on the clock here. As the countdown begins, blue has control of top and lava here.
Yeah, they do. Blue with the comeback.
The win here. What will determine the win here for red is if they can gain top control at the right time.
Yup, they need all 3 points like now.
35 seconds left on the clock as blue controls top and lava. Uzi gets taken out by top, and I think this may be it. Unreal Shots on a killing spree. Oh, and Uzi actually gets him.
Oh,
red needs to retain control of all 3 points, but blue has a nice lava lock. So I think it may be safe to cut all of this in favor of the blue
No,
team.
hold on. Oh. Ah, yeah, okay. GG. GG. Oh, unless.
And
he could have got the shot there.
Comeback.
No, it's better now. GG.
And blue with the mystic comeback of the game, 319 to 315 win. Everybody pulled a good weight there. A very good, solid match for third place. Congratulations to NN.
Yes, sir. Well played to both teams. Well played to both teams.
But superb job to NN though, because that is what we call a beautiful ending, man.
Ooh. I posted in the IDOM channel interview, and Nordog said, "Sure, give me 2 minutes."
Alrighty.
Thank you for commentating with me, Declare here.
Anytime, amigo.
Nice.
No.
Good one.
Glad to have you here, my friend, and appreciate it for the invite, you know?
Yes, of course.
Now,
Alright, have a good one, my friend. I'm gonna hop into their main channel and see who wants to join there.
already, no problem. You do that, my friend.
Yeah.
Now, as I give Nordog his congrats,
yes, sir.
because that was a beautiful win.
There.
Alrighty, he's ready, Tom, so get ready to go over to him. Have fun, amigo.
Alright. See ya. Here, join the free-for-all thing. Hey, hello. How you doing?
Hello.
Hello. Well played.
Yeah, I don't know how we did get back.
That
it
was fantastic.
Intense.
It was. It really was.
What was it, like 30 or 40 points lead for the others at one point on that map?
Yeah. You guys were down by a bit, and you guys managed to pull back the last few minutes there and make it into an incredibly close game.
Yeah. I mean, this is what the final should be. 3 maps, close, no winner decided.
Yeah. Really love to see it. This is the competitive Unreal tournament that we love to see.
Yeah, I think so. If all games was like this game would be fun. Like really fun.
There. Just need to get it to the masses. Get it to the masses. One day, maybe.
Yeah.
Just not by Epic Games, unfortunately.
But I think the other team would have been voted winners too. I mean, this game was was something else. Like it's just luck that we won. I think so.
Yeah, makes sense. I'm still glad that a 25-year-old game, after all this time, is still able to have impressive tournaments like this all this time later. Like, it just shows that what a great gem of a game it is, you know, in my honest opinion.
Yes. But yeah, I mean, I want to thank my entire team for being awesome this entire season.
Love to see it.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have played with any other people than I did, so. And a special thank you for Damien for stepping in one game.
Nice.
And doing a great job for us.
Hey, let's go. Fantastic.
So, yeah, do you have any more questions?
I just really wanted to get your thoughts on it, that's all. I didn't
Yeah,
really
I
have any
mean,
questions in mind.
I haven't had any time to think during the game. I mean,
yeah. Makes sense. Well, it's in the heat of the moment. You're just like, okay, you just gotta like focus on the match, and like, all like from what I've seen, like the general theme among like the tournament matches, like it's always like super high action. Doesn't matter the game mode. Like it's always quickly fast paced. Anything can happen. I definitely love that appeal of our old boomer shooter, you know?
So, yeah, but thank you for streaming.
Yes, sir. My pleasure. It's always fun. Always fun. I'm glad I got the opportunity to do it. I would like to thank the admin team, everyone involved, this community, everyone for doing their part to keep Unreal Tournament alive as long as we have. I really love to see it.
Yeah.
Right. Well, do you have anything else to share with the stream, Nordog?
Nothing.
Okay. Sounds good, my friend. Well, hopefully I'll see you around.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Bye.
See ya.